Hello YouTube, Alice114 here, and today I've got the Zombie Map 5 complete guide of secrets, Easter eggs, and songs. So let's get started right into this thing. First of all, I'd like to say that this is my second zombie video, or at least second map video. The first one was done obviously on Toten, where I did pretty much the same thing, showed you guys some secrets, some songs, and Easter eggs like that. So I'd highly recommend, I'll probably link it in the description or on the screen or something like that. Go check that out and then watch the second part of it, and then probably come back here. It would make the most sense because I do reference it in a lot in this video. So like I said, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is after I pick up this Winter's Howl, you're going to want to come over to this locker and pick up this red trap piece. And it'll just throw it down there in your D-pad just like the clips do on Toten. And the second one is located right here, and you're going to want to have a friend pick it up. And then you're going to want to come upstairs, and I didn't know about this until recently, but you can actually plug it into this barrier right here, and it just, goes in like that, and the thing spins around, and there you go. And then the friend's going to want to plug it into the other one, and then just for you guys, I decided to spend a whole 1,000 of my dollars to show you guys what it actually does. It just basically is shocker. It doesn't really seem in the right place to, be able to help you out too much with the zombies, because I don't stay up here that long after, level 5 or 6 or whatever, but, it's a cool little secret just to be able to plug them in. Alright, and right here on this little desk, you can clearly see a Winter's Howl freeze gun, and it seems to be pretty much being worked on. So this basically proves that the scientists from America's Pentagon created the Winter's Howl freeze gun. And a gun that we don't know who created, either by Roop 935 or Richthofen himself, is the Wunderwaffen, which is pretty much being spread around on all these maps, unlike the Winter's Howl, which is only on this map. But is what also on different maps are these little cartridges right here with zombies in them. It's on Toten and this map. I don't know which place got them first, America or Germany, but they're definitely, like I said, being spread around. And over here you can clearly see a ray gun, which I don't know why it's in the Pentagon, but did the Americans create it? Did Germans create it? Did aliens create it and we got them somehow? It's yet to be proven, but over here, give me a second to look at it, is the bottom half of a teleporter pretty much, seen in Doris and Toten. The Americans are a little late to creating it, but better late than never. Alright, so I seem to have cracked the mystery of what is in those cartridges. I'm pretty sure they're people, not aliens. And as you can see this guy right here, this is the first stage, where you're basically cut open and have something done to you, some experiment, I don't know what it is. But then you're put in here and have, I don't know how long you've been in here, because there's flies everywhere. And then the final stage is they're put in this red container right here. I don't know what's being pumped into you, what's being done to you, but they're just chilling in there. Alright, and the part I don't know, I'm going to need your help with this, because it's definitely a mystery, is do these people turn into zombies before or after being in the cartridges? And what I mean by that is, are they going to turn into zombies unless they get into the case, or is it a certain time of being in the case that they will turn into zombies? I don't know. Alright, you may be asking yourself, how do you know that these people are the same as the Nova 6 zombies? And my answer to that is, look at their face. The Nova 6 zombies have no eyes and it's basically all mouth. And these people right here, they still have face, they still have eyes, but they're very, very black and they're somewhat disappearing. So I think over time, possibly of being in that cartridge for so long, their eyes will completely disappear and it'll become all mouth and all that stuff. I asked myself, where are these scientists getting all these dead bodies to experiment on? Because there's kind of a lot of Nova 6 zombies everywhere. And then I just looked in some of these windows right here, and there seems to be pretty much a surplus of dead bodies for these scientists to pretty much do experiments on. But that's not all the scientists used to experiment on. After shooting this pig, which pretty much other than the zombies and the people killing zombies, this is the only alive thing I've ever seen on any zombie map ever. But you open this door right here and you can see a lot of pigs, a lot of the same machines and experiments going on as they were doing on the humans back there. But they must not have been too successful, because I haven't seen too many zombie pigs running around. But now we're moving on to the second level. I don't know why I started on the bottom level, but I did. And so we're on the middle level now. This is basically where all the war stuff takes place in America. It's a pretty secret place, not as secretive as the bottom place, because, all the aliens and all that stuff. That's some secret stuff. But now we're on the war stuff, like I said. And I'm looking at right now is a map of the world. We got something on Australia, something on what appears to be somewhere in Europe, something in South America, and something in the ocean. I don't really know what it means. Maybe you guys can help me out with it and kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. Another little secret here is, if you look at this backwards, it's a Hoang River in Vietnam. I don't know if this is a hint to the map in the future, but I just thought it looked kind of cool, so I put it in the video. I know a lot of you probably know this, but to get into the Pack-a-Punch room, you're going to want to turn all the DEATHCON switches and get them on to 5. And sorry I'm super fast running right here, but yeah, you get that one back there, you got to come through here, and get the second one, and then you only have to hit 4 switches to get it to the 5th one. And right here, even though I'm super fast one, you can kind of tell one of those bodies. I don't know why it's way up here, but it is for some reason. And then the 3rd one, and run over here and get the 4th. But for some of you noobs out there that don't even know, to even do this, to get into any of the death cons, you're going to want to go to the power room, which is on the bottom floor, and it is right in this room right here. Alright, I want to show you guys how to teleport, but first I'm going to show you the secret song in this map. You're going to want to come into this first room when you first spawn and hit this red telephone thing. You're going to hold X next to all 3 red telephones. The one's in this power switch room over there, and the final one is when you first teleport into this room right here. I kind of leave my friend behind and he dies, but you know, he should have gotten in and teleported himself. But see right there, the pack punch thing turns around. It's still $5,000, just like normal. And the final telephone is right over here next to this American flag. You just want to hold down X. It's a pretty nice song. It's got Eminem, and I think it features like Pink or something like that. Not as good as a zombie killing song as the one on Keener to Toten, but it's still a good song. And what also is that why is there a portrait of Richthofen right there? What does he have to do with America? And there's a blank portrait over there, just like the one on Keener to Toten. I don't know what that is. Possibly new maps will, you know, answer that question. And this is a good strategy right here. If you're all alone, or if you have an LMG or something like that, let all the zombies come right here. And I have this nice Winter's Howl. I'm just gonna mow them down with it. But you know, it doesn't last forever. But the good thing about this is you're not necessarily trapped. You can just kind of turn around and run into the teleporter like I do. Because I have to reload and I had this sucky dragon off. But that's basically it for this video. If you guys have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, please leave it in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer. Or if you have your own theory or any thing you want to add to my theory, leave it below. And if it's anything good, I'd be happy to make another video or even possibly another complete guide, like a part 2 like I did for my Keener to Toten video. And if you like this, please show so by giving it a thumbs up. And subscribe for more zombie videos and commentary gameplays and all that good Call of Duty stuff. But that's basically it. This has been the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies 5 complete guide of secrets, Easter eggs, and songs. And I'll see you guys later and have a nice day.